Most people make the same mistake with peas and never realize why their plants stay weak and the pods end up empty. Everything looks promising at the start. The plant sprouts, begins to grow, and then suddenly it just stops. If that has happened to you, you're not alone. But there's one small detail that changes everything, and we'll get to it in just a moment. Peas are one of those crops that can give you an incredible harvest with very little effort, but only if you give them what they actually need. The first thing many people ignore is the soil. Peas do not like heavy, compacted soil that holds water. If the roots can't breathe, the plant struggles, and no fertilizer will fix that. That's why loose, well-drained soil is essential. If you're not sure about your soil, grab a handful and squeeze it. If it stays in a hard clump, it needs improvement. Now here's something interesting that most people overlook. Peas can actually provide part of their own nutrients because they fix nitrogen from the air. That means they don't need heavy nitrogen fertilizers like many other plants. And this is where most people go wrong. They overfeed, end up with a lot of leaves, but very few pods. What peas really need is a boost at the right moment, not constant feeding. But there is a simple homemade feed that can make a noticeable difference, and the best part is, you probably already have everything at home. Take 1 liter of water and add 1 tablespoon of wood ash. Ash is rich in potassium, which is important for pod development. Then add 1 tablespoon of molasses or sugar if you don't have molasses. This helps activate beneficial microorganisms in the soil. And now comes a small trick that most people don't know. Add a small amount of coffee grounds, just a teaspoon. It can help improve soil structure and add trace elements. Mix everything well and let it sit for a few hours. When you water your plants with this mixture, you won't see instant results, but after a week or two, the difference becomes clear. Plants grow stronger, leaves become darker, and flowering improves. Another thing many people ignore is support. Peas love to climb, and if you give them something to grow on, you'll get healthier plants and a better yield. Even a simple net or a few sticks can make a huge difference. When the plant grows upright, it gets more light and is less prone to disease. Watering also matters, but not in the way most people think. Peas don't like constantly wet soil. It's better to water deeply but less often, rather than a little every day. This encourages deeper roots and makes the plant more resilient. And now we come back to that detail from the beginning that changes everything. Timing. If you plant peas too late, when temperatures rise, the plant becomes stressed and the yield drops. Peas prefer cooler conditions, and that's when they perform best. When you put all of this together, you get a simple formula that works. Loose soil, moderate feeding, proper support, and the right planting time. Nothing complicated, but every detail matters. If you apply this season, you'll notice the difference very quickly. And the first time you harvest full, healthy pods, you'll realize how little it takes to make a big change in your garden.